gonna backtrack. And you should've kept my name out your mouth. That's though how it all turned out. When you try to use my name for clout, keep on going, give me something you could talk about. Hello, everybody. I am exhausted. I am tired. It is past my bedtime, but we have some breaking news, so I have to be here. I don't even have all my lights on. There is a press conference that's going to start in about 10 minutes. And we also have some more updates that have happened today since I got off my last live stream that I did earlier today. Let me share the window here. Okay, so first things first, the Utah Public Safety the Utah Public Safety Department or whatever posted some more pictures of the suspected person. Now, I do have up this is the live feed of the the Utah Department of Public Safety. This is on their Instagram. I also do have another different live feed of this up on like regular YouTube. Oh my god, no, go away. Anyway, okay, so they're getting set up for the press conference right now. Here is one angle, and then this is like the official Instagram account. Okay, so here's the new photos of the person of interest. They're not calling him a suspect. Much clearer picture of the logo or the label on the shirt. We do get a glimpse of a backpack. Now, they're not calling this a suspect. They're calling this a person of interest. So they don't even so far as suspect this person. Now, I predict that we are going to find out that, I predict we're going to find out some more solid answers. I feel like that's why Kash Patel's coming down and why he came down, because I feel like he is tired of these people speaking for him, because he was going on his Twitter. This is the girl. She's been working, girl. He's been going on his Twitter saying stuff, and then they basically just undermine him as soon as they get on these press conferences. So this press conference, it was supposed to happen earlier today. It was supposed to happen at 12:45 Eastern time. No, 2:45, excuse me. 2:45 Eastern. So like local time over there was supposed to be like 12:45, but now it's like almost 7:30 their time. So it was supposed to happen Eastern time for Eastern time, just to put in perspective, it was supposed to happen 2:30 Eastern time here. It's almost not, it's going to be happening at 9:30. So I think this was to give Kash Patel time, the director of the FBI, to get his behind on a plane and come over here. We were told as the public, the reason that the press conference was postponed was because it was a rapidly developing story, and we do have some updates as well. In addition to these new pictures, here's another new picture alleged. I mean, new to us. And then he's got a phone in his pocket. I'm telling y'all, check the group chats. Check the group chats. So there are some updates I wanted to tell y'all about as well. The FBI director who traveled to Utah today will hold a news conference at 7:30 Mountain Time with Utah's governor and a few other law enforcement officials. I think they're getting ready to announce some new findings. I really do. Okay. We have some updates here as well. Authorities release new photos. Okay, we got that. Okay, where are we on? We're on CNN. FBI Director Kash Patel has arrived in Utah 52 minutes ago. FBI Director Kash Patel has arrived in Orem, Utah to assist with the investigation into Charlie Kirk's assassination. 36 minutes ago, the FBI director and Utah governor are set to hold a news conference tonight with other officials. Authorities are expected to hold the press conference tonight at 9:30 p.m. Eastern, which is 7:30 local time, according to the Utah Department of Public Safety. And here is who is expected to speak: Kash Patel, director of the FBI; Robert Bowles, FBI special agent in charge, and we have heard from him already; Utah Governor Spencer Cox, we have heard from him already; and last but not least, of course, the person I think we've heard maybe the most from, Bo Mason, the commissioner of the Utah Department of Public Safety. Authorities are still searching for the man who unalived Charlie Kirk. Here's what we've learned. It's been over a day since the political activist Charlie Kirk was shot and killed at Utah Valley University, and investigators are still searching for the person who fired the single deadly bullet. According to President Donald Trump, officials are making big progress on tracking the shooter down. Here's what we've learned since the incident. New photos. The Utah Department of Public Safety has released new photos. We saw those. Rifle was recovered. Officials headed to Utah, and latest comments from Trump. Now, I also did see, and where was it on? That they had closed down a street. Girl, we got a new video. Oh, I didn't even see this. 24 minutes ago, Fox News. This is from TMZ. Surveillance video shows person of interest limping away after Charlie Kirk incident. So let's see. Oh, no. I was going to make me watch an ad. Okay, that's fine. We got to watch an ad first. Come on. Okay, here we go. Here's the video from the Ring doorbell camera. Or whatever. I shouldn't say Ring doorbell camera because it's just a survey. Wait, oh shoot, sorry. I'm trying to turn this stuff down. Okay, here we go. And then this is turned all the way up as it can be. So there you go. He's limping. It's probably because he jumped off a building. Okay, so I also saw some other news though, y'all. It was like they have this whole street closed down right nearby where it happened, and they said the street that they have closed down is actually like most of the houses down there are owned by one single family. So it's like, are they trying to smoke him out of one of them houses? Do they think that they have several videos even of him hiding behind look, people are just walking. They don't even know. Anything else happen here? Or it's still playing. I don't know if anything more happens or what. Okay, well, that's unsettling. I hadn't seen that before. Newly released video of a person of interest shows. Sorry. Newly released video shows a person of interest being sought by law enforcement officials in the assassination of Charlie Kirk limping down the road in a residential neighborhood in Utah. Is it because he jumped off a building? The video, which was obtained by TMZ, was captured on home surveillance system shortly after Kirk was shot and killed in the Utah Valley University. It shows the person of interest wearing a black long sleeve shirt with black hat, sunglasses, and backpack. The person of interest also resembles the person in images released by law enforcement of someone wanted for questioning walking down the steps. In another clip, the person of interest is seen walking behind a building as two people pass by. Once the two people pass, the person is seen running from behind the building toward the street. 48 minutes ago, this is what I was trying to tell y'all about. Police zero in on street near UVU campus. This is within the past hour. So this is, I think, this breaking. A person of interest in the assassination of Charlie Kirk is suspected of fleeing down the street in the immediate aftermath of the killing. A police officer on scene told Fox News Digital that authorities are conducting, quote, forensic scanning of the tight-knit neighborhood where one family owns most of the properties. Earlier in the day, Fox News Digital watched as federal agents and state police gathered surveillance footage from a home on the street. At the time, a family member of that homeowner, Erwin Steele, said footage from the camera showed the person of interest fleeing through the backyards. And I guess we ended up, seeing at least one of those here. So they're zeroed in on this one street. Another article that I read said that they had blocked it off. Okay. Let's see. Oh, yep, they're talking, girl. Let's get it. Oh, he's mic checking.
Mic check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hello.
That's pretty good.
Everybody good?
Let's try this.
What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I think the other one is better.
6, 7, 8.
The first one's better, right?
10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep going.
Versus this one.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Agreed.
10, 11, 12.
Is it too loud? It feels like really loud to me. Should I turn it down? This is like it
6,
all the way up.
7, 8, 9, 10. Mic check.
Should I turn it down more or that's good?
This is a mic check. Utah Valley.
Sounds loud to me.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. All right. So let's go to TMZ. They got exclusives over there. All right, I'm going to turn it down for now because I don't like all that noise. I don't want to be the director of the FBI, girl. That's the loudest as it goes, girl. I can't help you beyond that, Shoshana. Sorry. Let me see. TMZ. Oh, they're running late. 10 to 15 minutes late. Okay, here's the TMZ article. Okay, they said they're running late, so I'm turning that volume off. They on my nerves. Okay. Person of interest seen on video heading to campus with possible pew pew. Wow. Okay, this is before the incident. There's I guess no volume. No, they're saying before, but this, I don't know if this is before or after, girl. It says the person of interest in the Charlie Kirk assassination walked by several neighborhood cameras, as the FBI said, and TMZ has video that appears to show him walking toward the campus where Kirk was shot. Now, didn't that other thing just literally say he was walking away? Hold on. Where were we? CNN? Where did I see that? I don't even remember. Was it Fox News? Yeah, okay, Fox News. So Fox News said the person of interest being sought after. Okay, look at this headline, and this is why I like to read multiple sources. Here's Fox News 31 minutes ago. Surveillance video shows person of interest limping away. After. Away means going away from the scene, and it means after the shooting. But meanwhile, over here, TMZ, and I don't know which one's right. What are we stuck on here? Goodbye. This one is saying exactly the opposite. He's going toward. I think it's more likely he's going away if he's limping because he probably jumped off the building. But that's what they said. The person of interest walking appears to show him walking in one direction or another. TMZ obtained the video that shows a man dressed in all black. Looks like a different hat on his head too, because he had that one with the triangle on it and the other one. Matching the description of the FBI's person of interest hobbling down a residential street Wednesday. 11:49 a.m. heading toward the Utah Valley University campus just a couple blocks away. Remember, the FBI has said the individual arrived on campus at 11:52 a.m. After the shooting at 12:29 p.m., just 6 minutes after Charlie was shot, and as campus is being cleared, you see students walking in the opposite direction, and in the background, an unpaved area behind some homes, like a grass area. There's someone dressed in black running through a backyard. Everyone else in the video is calmly walking down the paved road away from the scene. As for why the man is hobbling in the video, law enforcement says they recovered a bolt-action rifle. Maybe he had it in his pants. Oh, and that's why he was hobbling. Okay, this is another video. We got to watch an ad first. Ugh. And then they got to make it the most aggravating sounds you ever heard. Don't worry, I muted it. Is this Squid Game? I can't deal. No. This is Squid Game. Simple game, serious money. Look at them. Threading a needle. Come on, girl. Let's get to the... We got 10 more seconds. That's... Ah!
There are about 6 armed men in the backyard of a home right next to UVU campus. Apparently, they are looking for another suspect. Maybe another suspect has not been apprehended. And
I think it's a group.
They are actively
and they all were wearing black.
I'm at a home that is probably about...
Let me just check. Nope, still nothing. Still nothing. So we're waiting for the live press conference to begin. As you can see, they are setting up. It was supposed to start 5 minutes ago, but they always did kind of announce it as approximate. They said they were running 10 to 15 minutes late. So we got another, 5 to 10 more minutes. Let's get back to this video.
Right next to UVU. So
Yes, they're still there. They're huddled together.
Who are you talking to, Bruce?
Lisa.
they're looking for someone.
We're all at the windows.
Okay. Do we need to let them know that well, there's more of them right there.
Look at them coming through. Oh my God, here they come to the house.
Oh my goodness, he's
This
coming
is scary.
right here.
Oh my God. Okay. This is traumatizing. Like, even if you don't care about Charlie Kirk, which I already have made my opinions expressly known about that, like, look at the devastation this is doing to a whole community. These people it's a family just in their house, and look at these it's like an armed militia, bulletproof vests and assault rifles rolling through their yard. I mean, think of all the people that had to deal with this the last few days.
Oh, move away from the window.
Scary ending. Okay. Interestingly, another video shows law enforcement searching a wooded area that looks very similar to the area where the individual was running after the shooting. The FBI has said they recovered the rifle in a wooded area, though we cannot confirm this is it. There's a manhunt underway for him, and the feds have been asking for help from the public. This video certainly seems important. I don't want to watch this. I don't know what they're going to show on it. The FBI has said they canvassed this neighborhood searching for any surveillance videos of the person of interest, and we're told these videos were turned over to law enforcement. The Utah Department of Public Safety has released additional photos of the person of interest. The photos look a lot like the man we're seeing in the video. Yeah, but how could he have walked up them stairs if he had a so-called rifle in his pants? That's not adding up for me. Look at that leg is bent here, so okay, there's no rifle there, and this one's not. Where would he be holding it? That's not adding up for me. Sorry. Need more info. Updated 1 minute ago, New York Times, but the New York Times one it's been giving me issues today. Hold on, let me just try to pull that one. Still nothing going on at the press conference. We're still waiting for them to get started. What was I looking for? Okay, for some reason the New York Times thing is just not updating. It's like saying that it's updating on the top. See, it says updated 2 minutes ago. But then the most recent thing is 30 minutes, so I don't know what that's about. Let's see if CNN has any updates. No. Fox. video shows witnesses to Charlie Kirk assassination dropping to ground as the attack happens. 2 separate individuals detained for questioning. The FBI is offering a reward. Oh, police zero in on a street, this tight-knit neighborhood. Let's see what else they have on TMZ going on. We are still waiting for the press conference to start. This is the view. From one angle, we have the Associated Press. How many have tuned in here? 16,000 people watching now. From there, live updates. And then we're also kind of looking in on the Utah Department of Public Safety. Oh, they're having trouble. That one is giving issues. Let's see, we'll keep this one up and handy. I'm feeling like I have FOMO or something because this New York Times thing. Okay, let's go to CBS. That one has updates too. Oh, new updates at CBS. But then they're not. They're also not new updates. Okay, good. Nancy Mace, I just can't even take in a single word that woman says, seriously. Okay, what else? All right, so we're waiting for that. I kind of think so too, Melissa. I think that it's like a group of people, truly. Thank you, Maggie May, for being a member for 9 months. Shout out to Natasha. Thank you so much for the $9.99 super chat. Thank you for all your hard work this week. Thank you so much for that. Thank you, Tina Bailey. Shout out to you being a member for 2 months. Shout out to BJ and the mods. Shout out to the mods in the chat. They've been working all day too. Thank you, New Life Plan, for the $9.99. Thank you for your coverage. My conspiracy theory is Jezebel is AI and bots, since Josh Jackson bought it in 2023, the same kind of bot that could build a hex bot business on Etsy. That is such a good conspiracy theory. Thank you for the $9.99 at Super Chat. Shout out to Sean. Welcome back. Shout out to you. I know you're not technically a new member, but new member again, renewed member. Still nothing here going on. I really wish this would update. This one. It's just kind of like nothing happening at this moment. I mean, something's happening. You know, they're getting set up. This ain't even. Oh, they went on live. The Utah Department of Public Safety isn't live anymore. That's why I wouldn't play. All right, so we're just, okay, I see a guy with an FBI vest. FBI vest guy just came in. So we're getting somewhere here. Setting up. They're setting up their little board, their little Prezi. Oh, thank you, Steelers Princess. A bolt action rifle can be taken apart and disassembled. Got it. But they found the pew pew together in the woods. True. Look like they're setting up the laptop. Yep, look, there they are, setting something up. They are running a little behind the original schedule, but you know, they did fly, you know, across the country and stuff to get here. So I guess it wasn't the worst timing estimate. Let me see. Okay. So I'm on, what is this? The Guardian? Yeah, The Guardian. They had an update 1 minute ago. FBI and Utah Department of Public Safety to hold a media briefing on Charlie Kirk shooting. Watch live. Hold on. Trump visited Yankee Stadium. 4 new images emerge. Okay. This is 2 hours ago, but it's kind of some new information while we wait. Let me just make sure. Yeah, they're still setting up over there. The Guardian 2 hours ago said a search update, no suspect in custody, officials say, but FBI is studying rifle and palm print. Police and the FBI confirmed that no suspect is in custody, and an update on the investigation sent to reporters Thursday evening. Okay, well, I didn't get my update, and I know I signed up for the list. This statement added that experts from the FBI were analyzing a high-powered bolt-action rifle that was recovered in a wooded area where the shooter had fled. The officials also acknowledged that photos of a weapon and various details about the firearm and ammunition, including inscriptions and symbols, are circulating online, but refused to confirm the authenticity of those photos. Okay, so he did say that there were photos circulating online, but it didn't actually say they are real. Okay, they're not even live anymore over there. Okay, wait, where was I here? The statement did, however, appear to indirectly confirm that the weapon did have inscriptions of some kind, since it added, we are not able to provide further details on the content of those inscriptions. Investigators have collected a footwear impression, a palm print, and forearm imprints. Okay, so if you're just joining, hello, hi. We are waiting for the press conference to start. They said that they were running 10 to 15 minutes behind schedule. It is now 16 minutes behind schedule. We do have a guy here with an FBI shirt on. It appears as though they are loading a some type of presentation. Are they talking? Okay, so it looks like they're still having technical difficulties over there. I'm just going to get off of Instagram since they don't appear to be live. Okay, finally, an update. This is New York Times 1 hour ago. Oh, they just updated it by putting a picture. Okay, interesting. So here they are. Here comes the brigade. This guy looks like freaking SEAL Team 7 right here. Don't mess with him. Here's Kash putting on his outfit. Here's one of the handlers. I mean, I don't know who this is. Yeah, so here they come, rolling in. Dan Brigario or whatever is in here somewhere. Yeah, okay. So do we have anything new here? No. Do we have anything new on CBS? No. Fox News? Oh, girl, I am tired. Whew, Lord. Come on. So when they updated it 3 minutes ago, what they actually just updated was just putting this picture. Okay, what's he about to come over here and do a mic check or what? No. Is this one of the Secret Service ladies or what? Okay, the FBI guy's now done walked away, so that's an update. If you're just getting here, hi, hello. The press conference was supposed to start at 9:30 Eastern time. It is now 9:49 Eastern time, so they are 19 minutes late. Garden State Accountability says, BJ, what do you think they're going to say in the press conference? I really have no idea. I do not know. I do not know what they're going to say. Okay, here comes some people. All right, is she going to talk? No. I think she might have just changed her outfit or be somebody different. Who's she? There's just always like people of all jobs. Let me see if I can hear something. It's like a lot of background noise. I'm trying to hear like the mumblings in the background. I don't hear anything. Okay, let's see. We are due for this thing to start any minute now. I mean, it was supposed to start 20 minutes ago. We're now 20 minutes behind schedule. Now, originally they did say that they were running behind schedule about 10 minutes, maybe up to 15, but now we're on the 20-minute. Okay, here we go. 2 more minutes. 2-minute warning, everybody. I'm gonna find my minute. They just came out and gave the 2-minute warning. Everybody in this room is probably so tired. They've been waiting for freaking 10 hours. Hold on, I'm trying to. Two-minute warning. Okay, we got CNN update finally. Second lady holds hands with Kirk's widow as she and the vice president escort the family in casket from Air Force 2. Oh, that's sad. Okay. They said maybe they're coming down the hallway. They said, "Oh Lord, this guy, get in your seat." Gen Z does not care at all. 30-second countdown, everybody.
Well, let's see. Oh, wait. Give him a little bit. Come down. It's a long hallway.
He's like, give him more time. It's a long hallway. I love the auto live caption.
Go now.
Okay, go now. And action. I feel like I've been waiting all day for this press conference that I didn't even know. Oh, there's Kash Patel, director of the FBI. Thank you, Blair, for the 99-cent super sticker. Shout out to you. Okay, here we go. It's updated.
And the partnership we have with you in helping us to get information out to the public so that we can catch this assassin and hold him accountable. We are going to share a portion of a video and that we have of the suspect, as well as some new stills. Those have already been released, but we want to make sure that they get as much attention as possible so that we can get help from the public in tracking down this evil human being. So we're going to cue up the video right now. I'll show that. I've asked Commissioner Bo Mason if he would narrate to you what is happening in this video.
Thank you, Governor. Bo Mason, Commissioner for the Utah Department of Public Safety. If you look up to the top left, you'll see the building where the shooter was proned out in the top left corner.
Top left up here.
We'll go ahead and play that video, and I'll narrate as we walk through that.
We're going to play a video, everybody. This is breaking news. They're playing.
So here you see the suspect ran behind that upper building. He's going to come out on the right, move to this far right corner.
Look at him go.
As he does, he's going to climb off the edge.
Look at him. He's going to
and
leap.
then drop down to the ground. As he did that, he left some palm impressions.
Oh my God.
There's some smudges and some places we're looking to collect DNA. There's a shoe imprint where we believe the suspect is clearly identified as wearing Converse tennis shoes.
Chucks.
Again, we'll replay that again so you can get another view of that.
They replay it.
It's important to note his black t-shirt, his black pants, and there appears to be some white on the soles of those Converse tennis shoes. These are all identifiable items that we're looking for.
You didn't know how to roll
In the
with
stills that are going to follow this, you're going to see a very distinctive t-shirt with an American flag and appears to have an eagle on it. There's also a baseball cap with a triangle on it and a pair of sunglasses.
A baseball
all
cap.
Distinctive, all things that we would ask the public to look for and try to identify if they know someone who has those items, who has been seen wearing those items. We're looking for all that information. Here you see the suspect after dropping off the building. He moved around across this grass area, around the parking lot. We're going to pan to the right. After he crosses the street, this is where he moves
Oh,
over
look at him
into
just go across
the
the
wooded
street.
area. This is the video evidence that we utilize to track his movements
Here he
and to
goes.
locate that firearm in that wooded area following the discovery of this
Look,
evidence.
he's up here on the roof. He's behind this thing.
You want to go to the stills?
Oh, look at all the evidence.
So here's the still photographs I mentioned. These have been enhanced. So these are slightly different than what we introduced earlier. Please pay close attention to the t-shirt. Like I said, very distinctive with that American flag and that eagle. The hat with the triangle
They
and the
better start
sunglasses.
looking
Go
at
to
their
the next
TikToks.
picture, please.
Next picture.
The backpack as well. All identifying features that we're hoping the public can help us identify and lead us to this suspect. Next picture. And again, there's a better picture of the hat with that triangle logo, and again, the t-shirt. Blue jeans, and you get a good look at those Converse tennis shoes as well. We have pushed these out, we'll continue to push these out, and we just ask for the public's cooperation through the public. The tips that have been coming in are what are giving us our next leads and
They don't
enabling
have him
us
in
to
custody,
continue to
y'all.
further this investigation. We've had great cooperation from the public, and we're continuing to ask for that as we move forward. Thank you, and I'll turn time back over to Governor Cox.
Thank you so much, Commissioner Mason. I want to thank Director Patel and his team. It's great to have them on the ground with us tonight. We've had several briefings, and he's had an opportunity to walk the crime scene. We appreciate our local law enforcement here. Again, we have Mike Smith, who is the county sheriff here. We have all of our local chiefs of police that are here as well, all working hand in hand with the state and with the FBI as we move forward with this investigation. Now, just give you a little more. We will not be taking any questions at this time. We're giving you the latest information.
We waited all day.
Transparent with everything that we have, but I do want to share a couple things that I think are important. We cannot do our job without the public's help right now. The public has answered our call for action. So far, we've received more than 7,000 leads and tips. I would just note that the FBI hasn't received this many digital media tips from the public since the Boston Marathon bombing. This case also highlights the dedication of our law enforcement community. We have 20 federal, state, and local law enforcement partners that are working shoulder to shoulder to find the person who committed this horrific crime. With their support, we've completed nearly 200 interviews. As you're aware, as has already been reported, the FBI is offering a $100,000 reward for information leading to the identification and arrest of the person responsible for the murder of Charlie Kirk. We also continue to implore the public to support this investigation and come forward with any information. We are truly hopeful that this video and new photos will lead to even more tips. We are processing. We have an incredible team, a state and federal team working together to process those tips. We're going out in tandem to interview any potential person of interest or suspects. But we need, again, we need as much help as we can possibly get. Any videos or photos that you might have, the public, should be submitted to our digital media tip line, which is www.fbi.gov/Utah Valley shooting, all lowercase. Again, that is fbi.gov/Utah Valley shooting, all lowercase. You can also provide general tips about the shooting by calling 1-800-CALL-FBI. That's 1-800-CALL-FBI, or at tips.fbi.gov. This is, I would just say, this is not just a local matter here in Utah. We have people all over the country that are helping to bring this perpetrator to justice for Charlie Kirk and his family. I will just add as well that, as was mentioned, there is a lot of forensic evidence that is being processed right now at both the state lab and the federal labs, federal lab on the East Coast. So we are working in tandem together. I would also just add a word of note for those people who are spending so much time on social media. I think Charlie said it best, that when things get bad, we should put our phones down and spend a little time with our families. There is a tremendous amount of disinformation. We are tracking our our team, the state team, and I'm sure the federal team as well. What we're seeing is our adversaries want violence.
Yes.
China,
yes.
we have bots from Russia, Russia, all
Israel,
over the world that are trying to instill disinformation and encourage violence. I would encourage you to ignore those, to turn off those streams, and spend a little more time with our families. We desperately need some healing. We'll have more to say about that in the days and weeks to come. More than anything, we are going to catch this person. Last thing I will just say is we've been working with our attorneys, getting everything that we need, affidavits ready, so that we can pursue the death penalty in this case, and that will happen here in the state of Utah. Again, to the public, to those who are grieving, thank you for your prayers. I know we are feeling those prayers. I know the Kirk family is feeling those prayers as well. We pray that God will bless our nation at this very dark time. We can start healing by finding this perpetrator and holding him accountable, and we need your help to do that. Thank you.
If Kash Patel don't say nothing, look at him scurry away. Release the files.
That's why I'm saying shoot the room. We don't care about sense to us.
Y'all, the only thing they gave us was that video. That was the only thing. And Kash Patel made them wait to do the meeting till he showed up. But then I read earlier on live that Kash Patel is in trouble with the White House. Y'all remember I read that on live? Okay, there's been some updates on the news sources we look at. 5 updates on New York Times. Another day, y'all, another not only 1, but 2 kind of useless press conferences. This one did tell me one like big important thing, and that is, you know, the video of the guy running and like jumping off the thing, breaking his kneecap and all of that. I think he's in one of these houses, or he's in Israel. I mean, or he went somewhere else, maybe on a plane or something, but I think he might be in one of these houses down 800 Woodruff Street or whatever. Okay, we got some updates here. Let me click the 5 new updates button. All right. 9 minutes ago, more than 30. So the press conference was less than 10 minutes, y'all. More than 30 hours after the fatal shooting of Charlie Kirk, the gunman has not been captured. Governor Spencer Cox of Utah says at a news conference that officials are seeking the public's help in tracking down this evil human being. Officials are showing a video of the gunman running across the roof of a building after the shooting and then hanging from the building and dropping down into the grass. The gunman then walks casually toward a street at the edge of campus. The police say he went into a wooded area where authorities later found a rifle. 4 minutes ago, New York Times. While showing the footage, officials described what the suspect was wearing, including his shoes, shirt, and backpack. All distinctive. All things that we would ask the public to look for in your videos that you took there, and try to identify if they know someone who has those items. 4 minutes ago, the authorities have received 7,000 leads and tips. Governor Spencer Cox of Utah said the FBI has gotten more digital media tips than it has received at any point since 2013 with the Boston Marathon situation. 2 minutes ago, the tableau of stone-faced law enforcement officials and elected leaders standing in a row feels like a deliberate effort to show the public how many state and federal agencies are trying to identify and find the shooter. It decreases my faith in them, to be honest. Like, it looks like some, sharpshooting guy didn't even know how to do a parkour roll, and y'all can't find him. 11 minutes ago, starting the news conference. 4 minutes ago, this is CNN. Officials share video of suspect in Kirk shooting. Officials are sharing videos and stills of the suspect, or they're saying a suspect, but they're calling it a person of interest. So I want to try to be careful with that language. Officials earlier referred to the person as a person of interest, but in the press conference this evening, they called him a suspect. Okay, thank you for that clarification. We do have 2 more updates on the New York Times that just came rolling in 1 minute ago. The news conference is very clearly a plea for help. Officials have given no indication that they know the gunman's identity, nor where he went. We need as much help as we can possibly get. That man got on a plane and went over there to the where. Governor Spencer Cox of Utah said the authorities plan to pursue the death penalty against this guy. Let's go to CBS. Nothing new there. Let's go to Fox News. 3 minutes ago, a new video is shown. The video was narrated by Bo Mason of the Utah Department of Public Safety. Images were released earlier showing him wearing a shirt with an American flag and an eagle. The suspect remains unidentified. Authorities were asking the public to contact law enforcement with any tips. 1 minute ago, Utah governor says 7,000 tips in Charlie Kirk case, most since Boston Marathon bombing. Utah Governor Spencer Cox said officials have received over it's supposed to be 7,000, but they didn't put the extra zero there. We, the public, has answered our call for action. So far, the public has answered our call for action. So far, we've received more than 7,000 leads and tips. I would just note that the FBI hasn't received that many since 2013. This case also highlights the dedication of our law enforcement community. We have 20 federal, state, and local law enforcement partners that are working shoulder to shoulder to find the person who committed this horrific crime. With their support, we've completed nearly 200 interviews. As you're aware, and has already been reported, the FBI is offering a $100,000 reward for information leading to the identification and arrest of the person responsible for the murder. More than anything, we're going to catch this person. Last thing I will say is we've been working with our attorneys, getting everything that we need, affidavits ready, so that we can pursue the death penalty in this case. And that will happen here in the state of Utah. Maybe they should have shut that airport down. I do not know. Oh my God. 3 new updates from the New York Times. Hold on. We're not done yet. A lot of updates are flying in. They plan to pursue the death penalty. 2 minutes ago, Governor Cox, who has spent his tenure urging political rhetoric to be turned down, cited the words of Charlie Kirk and implored people to put their phones down and spend a little time with their families. He warned against misinformation, adding, "We desperately need some healing." Just now, officials walked away from the news conference in silence as reporters chased them, asking questions about the gunman's potential motivations and the status of the manhunt. 2 new updates from CNN.com. 2 minutes ago, officials conducted 200 interviews for the investigation. Investigators have conducted nearly 200 interviews as they work to get to the bottom of Charlie Kirk's unaliving. This is according to the governor, and we all just heard that. He said 20 law enforcement partners are working on the investigation. Less than a minute ago, Kash Patel does not speak at the Utah news conference. He did not speak at the podium or answer questions at the news conference tonight. He stood with other officials near the podium as they provided the latest on the investigation into the killing of Charlie Kirk. So why didn't he speak? You tell me. How did it get on top and off the roof? I mean, I have a lot of questions. Thank you so much, New Life Plan, for the $9.99 super chat. And thank you, Blair, said that. Yeah, why did they wait for him then? I really don't know. I can't believe he didn't say anything. That's weird to me. There's definitely something political going on with that for sure. But another day, another useless press conference, like I said. It is at least an hour past my bedtime, or wash my face at least and calm down for the nighttime. I've been refreshing my phone. I actually had decided not to do the coverage of the press conference, but then once it was coming out, I was like, I'm gonna have to do it. I'm glad we got that video. I think he hurt his leg jumping off that roof. I'm kind of insulted and embarrassed. The man made a shot that good, but he couldn't even do one parkour roll. I mean, anyway, it's all very stinky, they saying. It's a very mob-ish administration. I agree. But guess what? I think all of them are like this. That's why I don't play politics. That's all I really had for this one. Everybody have a great night. Maybe step away from the phone. There's, a wise person who I might be engaged to once said, there's really nothing you can do about it after 10 o'clock anyway, till tomorrow. So That's all really had for this one. In the meantime, facts ain't defamation, neither are opinions, and I need a lot more information and evidence before I know what the heck is going on here. Love you, mean it. Okay, bye.